Assalamu alaikum. My name is Amal Soyed and I'm a student at Rehan School Foundation Level Batch 10. And today I'll be discussing this TEDx talk, which name is A New Tomorrow by Rida Shah. So this is an inspiring speech about hope, self-belief, and the importance of taking action before it's too late and to build a new future. Throughout the talk, Rida Shah explains that people often dream about a new tomorrow, but many are too scared to make changes in their lives. She says that the future does not magically improve on its own. It changes because of the decisions and efforts people make every single day. Her speech mainly focuses on encouraging young people to believe in themselves, step outside their comfort zone, and stop letting fear control their lives. At one point in the talk, Rida discusses how fear of failure stops many people from chasing their goals. She explains that students are often afraid of making mistakes because society makes failure seem embarrassing. However, she argues that failure is actually one of the biggest teachers in life. She gives examples of how successful people struggled many times before finally achieving their goals. By sharing these ideas, she tries to show the audience that mistakes are not the end of success. They are a part of the journey toward success. Another important idea she talks about is the power of small actions. Rida explains that people usually wait for the perfect moment to start improving themselves, but that perfect moment rarely comes. Instead, she encourages the audience to begin with small steps. For example, she mentions how a student who wants to become more confident does not suddenly wake up fearless one day. Confidence grows slowly through speaking up in class, trying new opportunities, and learning from uncomfortable experiences. Though, through examples like this, she makes the message feel realistic and relatable for teenagers and students listening to her talk. Rida Shah also explains about negativity and self doubt. She explains how people often compare themselves to others on social media or in real life and begin believing they are not good enough. She encourages the audience to stop measuring their worth based on other people's achievements. Instead, she says people should focus on improving themselves little by little every day. One example she gives is how someone may feel discouraged after seeing another person succeed quickly, but they do not see the hard work, struggles, and failures behind that other person's success. Her message teaches the audience that everyone has a different journey and timeline in life. The talk also highlights resilience and determination. Rida explains that life will always have difficult moments, disappointments, and obstacles, but these challenges should not stop people from moving forward. She gives examples of people who faced rejection or hardship but still continued working toward their dreams. According to her, the people who succeed are not always the smartest or the luckiest. They are often the ones who refuse to give up. This part of the speech is very motivational because it reminds the audience that persistence matters more than perfection. Another meaningful part of this talk is when she discusses how one person's actions can influence others. She explains that even simple acts like encouraging someone, helping a friend, or spreading positivity can slowly create a better environment for everyone. And I would like to add on to this that if, for example, if there's a Christian actor or anything, and they turn into a Muslim, they convert into Islam. I mean, they accept Islam. Then you'd see that many of their Christian fans, they would also consider Islam. They would look into it because the celebrity or whoever the famous person was their role model, and they want to be like them. So, yeah, that was my example. Now, moving on to what she said, she wants people to understand that creating a new tomorrow is not only about personal success, but also about helping others grow and improving society as a whole. Overall, this TEDx talk delivers a powerful and motivational message about hope, courage, and growth. Through relatable examples and inspiring ideas, Rida Shah encourages people to stop fearing failure, believe in their abilities, and take small steps toward their dreams. Her speech reminds the audience that change begins with individual actions, and a brighter future can be created when people choose determination, positivity, and uh, they, they're not scared of anything else, and they choose they choose success over fear and doubt, and they pursue their dreams. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you like this review of this TEDx talk, and I'll meet you in another one. Allah Hafiz.